welcome back for some more Netrunner. This is the ANRPC event. That's the Android Netrunner Pro Circuit. This is a qualifying event in Santa Clara, California. That's right near San Jose. And this was from Saturday, August 8th. The data pack was Old Hollywood. Got that right. Keep calling it New Hollywood. And I have with me, co-commentating, Nathan. How are you tonight, Nathan?
Hey, Brian. I'm good, man.
Did I get all the information across there?
Tell me a little bit about ANRPC. So this is not for like a kid or anything, right?
Yeah, this is the ANR Pro Circuit is a series of events. They're per region, which I think roughly matches up to the normal Fantasy Flight regions. I also have to mention players. I'll do that very soon. And so the Pro Circuit is a fan-run tournament circuit. And there's a bunch of qualifying events. There was 2 in the Bay Area, probably a total of about 5 in California is my guess, somewhere around there. And so for California, it's Nevada, Arizona, California is a region, I believe. And the top 3 players of any qualifying event get to go to the invitational-only mega tournament, which is going to be in Pasadena for our region. And the game is getting started, so let's get going on that. So we have Nathan commented. We have Noah McKee on the right. Yeah, Nathan does play, but he's not playing right now. So Noah McKee on the right, who is plays a lot in our area, and Alec on the left. Sorry, right now I forgot to put down Alec's last name, so I'm not going to take a guess and ruin it. But Alec is playing on the left, and they are getting going with CI and
Kate.
Is this noise?
No.
Kate.
It's prepaid Kate.
Prepaid Kate.
Yeah.
Is that an alternate like fan ID there or something?
I
or?
have no idea what that is.
Okay.
Noah's so serious. He can just play whatever he wants. It doesn't even matter.
Well, I know that the ANRPC had special alternate IDs that they gave out as prizes, so that might be Kate. But yeah,
wow.
And CI here on the left. CI, not something we've been seeing a lot recently, but I know Alec loves CI. He's been playing CI for a long time. Do you have any play experience with CI?
I do. Obviously, I played. Not obviously. I had a player in my meta who played it a lot right when it first came out, when it was like Doran's Blade Scorch kind of combo mix. So they're kind of, you can't run it, you're gonna get Sea Scorched, and then I'm gonna get enough cards to just do the full combo from my hand. But I haven't played it since then.
That is an early quicksand here. Noah just bouncing off because he does not have a breaker, but he does play Lucky Find here. He also has Astrolabe out early. Astrolabe probably won't do a ton of work in this game, but I think the only time this deck makes a remote server is probably when it's going to score out.
Right, but what it does is it forces him to put down 1 ice if he wants to split up his combo over multiple turns. So basically, Biotic an Efficiency Committee from hand or something like that, and then that's going to draw him a card. And then, if the next turn he does another one, like a Jackson or something like that. So he has to install an ice to prevent the creation of a new server, which is kind of problematic.
And he might want to do that anyway, just because you really don't know if Clot is a factor here, and that is a big deal for CI.
Right, and that's actually what's kind of shocking, is that someone's playing CI with Clot just in existence.
I know, right? It seems like such a problem. So we got Parasite down on that Quicksand here. That will chew it up next turn.
So what's interesting is Quicksand as a card, it's basically just saying play your Parasite. Kind of like Quandary used to be like get your Yogg. Or Parasite, in this case.
Right, at this point in the meta, so many decks have Parasite that's probably going to be the answer to Quicksand. And he is running into another Quicksand.
That's expensive, but I mean, I don't know. In the non-Kate matchup, it could be really good. I'm really interested to see how effective Quicksand has been for him in this deck. Because against like a Criminal, which no one's playing, but against a Criminal, like it's ooh, geez, I don't know how to deal with that. Fend it, I guess.
Noah's doing a pretty good job of suppressing his econ right now. I think are those 2s, blues 2s? Is that?
Oh man,
you know those?
I don't know. These are the Broken Egg tokens. I can never remember what they are.
Yeah. I just based on how he's here we go. We'll have more 10 clues here.
Oh no. Oh, he says he's keeping them in piles of 10. He said that earlier in the video.
Yeah.
So he must have 13.
We know. Yeah, blue is 2, red is
3. Red must be 3.
3, and orange is 5, and green is 1.
Because he just restructured, and he's actually using dice on his ID to indicate how many cards he has in hand, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that's always nice when with CI and with Next Dice. It's always nice when people do that type of thing. All right, so did he? I think he just played Lucky Find there with the same old thing.
Ugh.
Oh no, or maybe Dirty Laundry. Yeah, Dirty Laundry HQ. It looks like.
Ah, okay. He's trying to figure out how to randomize his selection.
And what happened in that quicksand? Did he parasite that? These players are playing so quick.
Yeah, he
right now.
parasited the other. He clone chip parasited
Okay.
it.
Clone chip parasite, sure. Okay, so he gets an agenda. So this was actually a legwork.
Ah.
You know, when they just play an event from their heap, you're never really sure.
I mean, that's technically correct. That's what Same Old Thing says to do. And it's very difficult for viewers, but
Right.
that's the card.
But I think you do have to throw it to the top of the heap once you're done playing.
I didn't know order
I think
mattered.
It goes on. Well, order doesn't. It does technically matter, but it doesn't practically matter.
Huh.
And I know that Lucas has said that I remember reading an interview or watching an interview at some point where Lucas said he doesn't really want to explore the heap ordering making a difference just for logistics reasons, but in terms of the game mechanics, it is ordered.
Did you know in the original Netrunner there was a card that said spend a credit to draw the top card off of your heap and put it into your hand?
Yeah, there we go. That would be one of the reasons why you'd have to have it ordered.
So broken.
All right, so CI drawing some cards there, taking some money.
So Data Sucker's a fantastic idea because he's not going to be running a lot, but I mean the value for it, right? It's a 0 to install and it threatens Parasite on medium, later, or even early game ice.
What is going on there with his credits? All right, there we go.
Noah's just a machine, is all. He's just doing it.
So Noah is prolific player in the area in that he plays a lot and he also does very well. So he won regionals in this very same building about 2 months prior to this. Was that 2 months? Maybe 3 months. And he placed second in the regionals in LA, and he placed third in nationals just a couple weeks ago.
Right, he did super good at nationals. That's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, so he's killing it right now.
So I know actually he picked up Prepaid Kate basically at the Seattle regionals where I met him. So he hasn't been playing it for very long.
Right, yeah, he wasn't pretty much a dedicated Andy player up until a month ago, I would guess, or I guess at Seattle regionals.
Yeah, that was
June. Hedge fund.
End of June. So what's interesting is the quicksand in CI, you can almost kind of get away with the expensive cost a little bit better in CI. I mean, even if they parasite it, it's almost a trade.
Ooh, that was really good right there. So he installed Clone Chip and he put Clot into the archives.
Right.
So that right there, that seems like it totally shuts down the CI game plan here, doesn't it?
I mean, so CI still has shipment from SanSan available. And you can kind of do some tricks with that.
Yeah, well, and what tricks are you going to do? Because you're going to install the 4-2 Biotic twice, and then advance, and then if they don't use Clot, then you can score it.
It's true, you're right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have at least a couple Cyberdex virus suites in his deck that he can maybe install behind an expensive HQ.
Right, and he's already consumed one clone chip. Maybe that's what the quicksand is for. It's there to consume the clone chips from Kate so that they don't use them on Clot. That actually makes a lot of sense.
I don't know.
That's a really good idea.
So CI generally wants cheap ice in the early game, and then it wants to scale up to tax as the game goes on, and that's kind of exactly what quicksand does, right? Assuming it doesn't get parasited.
Right. I mean, even if
it
it gets parasited, that's kind of good.
And that is a Mother Goddess res, right?
That's correct. Strength 4 Mythic.
Yeah, so Ottman's the only thing getting through that right now. Looks like he's just letting it stand.
No, dude, Faust. Here we go. Prepaid Kate Faust. It's coming, man.
Prepaid Kate is just such a great framework that why not?
The reason is
why not?
Because Prepaid Kate already is Faust.
Ooh, Maker's Eye. I don't know if I like this play. He's eating up the clone. That's the second clone chip, though, right?
Correct.
But he's gonna get Ottman 4, and he's gonna see 3 cards, and he's gonna get a Data Sucker, but he is opening up for combo play.
Right.
It's a tough call.
Do you think CI is on Scorch right now? Well, probably not, because
No.
he has
No.
24 credits. Noah has 21.
Oh, he does get another efficiency committee. Though that's an agenda. That's like the Nisei or the Astro of this deck.
Yeah.
In that, if you can steal that from them, it can really shut down their plans. Because the CI deck, I think, really needs those efficiency committee clicks to combo out.
There was never a good Corp deck that didn't value scoring its agendas. Right? So even
Sure, yeah.
Except for maybe HB Fast Advance was like, I don't want to score these.
Yeah, Vitruvius and ABT were just blank 3/2s back then.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, they've always been characterized by, like, I can't let him score that agenda. I can't let him score that Astro or that Nisei or that efficiency committee.
When they take your Astros or your Niseis, like, the game goes into a much harder mode.
That Project
than you're
Atlas,
used to.
ooh, that's a scary one. And then you don't run it.
Wayland install advance play is such a classic play.
Right?
What could it be?
And then you don't run it. I mean, even more so, it could be a posted bounty. It's like, oh, cool. Advance.
Yeah, they're gonna go score 3 points and get huge econ boosts. They're gonna get 2 Atlas counters, or they're just gonna scorch me. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. I like that. I think that's so fantastic. Wayland is just like, you need to run this, or you are going to lose in so many different ways.
And when you run, you're going to lose.
And then you run, and it's an archer.
Because you're gonna hit archer, and then you're gonna be having a bad time.
Wayland is so cool.
But,
I'm so sad that they're not in the top anymore.
I'm still thinking about that Ottman play, and that does, he did score an agenda, and I think that the proof is in the pudding. Like, he could sit on that Clot the whole game and maybe just eventually win on that, but he could just go get agendas and win right now. So he's at 4 points, and that's good. And CI is at, I'm reading, no. Oh, they have 6. He has 6 cards in hand. Is that right?
He's at 21, and he has actually 16 cards in hand. 16
cards. I was missing the 2 silver die there.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that seems a lot more reasonable.
Yeah. So that was kind of a tough choice because now he opens up the fast advance plays. So I'm sure that's probably what Alec is trying to think about what he wants to do.
That's why this turn has taken so long. He's just sitting here doing a bunch of math on biotics and whatever else. But he definitely has a window here, and he might want to take advantage of it before another clone ship goes down.
Well, and there's only one more clone ship, too, so he can only clot one time before levying. All right, here we go. This is a tense one.
R&D is definitely going to be open for another turn here, but he's already seen he's seen the top card of R&D already, because he stole one and he drew one, so Alec is not worried about him seeing the top card of R&D. So he advances twice. And now he's going to ship it from SanSan. Yeah, he was just doing that in terms of protocol. But, yeah, he had that for sure. There was nothing that could have been done there.
I thought it was the shipment from SanSan was to be sneaky, you see. That's really what it's about.
Well, in this case, I think he just did that to save some money.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Because he had it. Why not? Yeah, but he had the 3rd efficiency committee. I wonder if his deck can win if all 3 efficiency committees get stolen.
That's kind of a tough one. What if he was running something super sneaky like Domestic Sleepers? And then, I don't know, he fast advanced out like 2 Atlas to 2 ABTs or something, and then, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I don't know. Yeah, he lost his committees, though. That's kind of tough. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played against CI. I don't know how many, like, you want to score, like, what the pattern is. It's very, very fastidious. You have to know exactly what you're doing to do it right.
Have we seen any of CI's influence yet?
No. Well, I saw some, but in his hand.
It always, Oh, okay. What did you see in hand?
I saw a reuse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's reasonable. So that's the Wayland operation, which converts cards in hand into money.
It's almost as good as Aesop's, right?
I guess so. You get 2 credits per card, but it's unlimited, and CI could do it the turn before they're going to combo out. So I believe this was a click 1 levy, or maybe click 2, because I see the dog is installed now. So I think he installed the dog just to get it out, and then click 2 levy. R&D, he already knows that top card. He can get into HQ, but he really wants to, like, legwork in the HQ, I think.
Right.
Okay, he's going to Maker's Eye. Great.
Right, and he's seeing all new cards now, right?
I think 2 new.
No, because the turn. You're right.
Yeah, so he saw 2 new cards there, but that's okay. I think it was still a good play there. Because he could also same old thing now, 2 turns from now.
So
okay, going into HQ.
CI is on 11 credits, so they're tied, so he still doesn't have to worry about Scorch. Noah rolling the die and then just deciding to randomly choose a card.
Well, no, I think there's a method to his madness, because I think he might have rolled 2 dice there, and I don't know.
You need to just get your D30, D20.
Yeah, that's a good tool against CI.
And then modulus the result by the number of cards that they have in hand, and then there's your result.
Wow, you're a nerd.
It's such an appropriate function, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need for that. It's not the easiest thing to do in your head, though. More money?
You, sir, are a nerd. Huh.
Oh, I see a Vitruvius there in his hand.
So what's really fantastic about CI is it really kind of draws out attention to these card density mechanics because they're in your hand. It's so much more obvious. But they're exactly the same as they are in any other deck. So I see he has some blue level clearances, but he chooses to play the hedge fund instead. Maybe that's because he's aware of what's in his R&D and he doesn't want to draw more or less, or maybe draw through another Maker's Eye or something like that.
So maybe if you're playing CI and you see that they play a hedge fund rather than a blue level, you go into HQ because you think they are a little bit dense on agendas there.
Maybe.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, if they were dense on agendas, then they would play it because they're less likely to draw more. I think in this case he's actually doing it.
So it's the opposite of what I'm saying.
I think in this case he's doing it because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to draw through the Maker's Eye.
I think we just saw another couple pips of influence there with C-Source.
I think that was a C-Source, which is fantastic because it's good to see the dream is still alive.
Yeah. Okay, draws into an NAPD there on the green level. Yeah, this makes sense because we're not really seeing his influence. We see the shipment from SanSan's, probably 3 of them, so that would be, those are 2 each, right?
I think they're
6?
1.
1, okay, so that's 3, and then you saw the reuse is, I would guess 1, right? Reuse?
I don't know, that one might be 2. Shipment from SanSan is 1.
Okay, so that's only 6, and then maybe...
reuse is also 1.
So that's 9 that we've seen. So that leaves 2 snares, right?
Ooh.
Or snares. 2 Scorched Earth.
So you just dirty laundry, use R&D. That's nice. This is actually...
Wait, is...
What were you saying, Brian?
Is Scorched Earth 3 or 4?
4.
Oh, okay. Then he's not running. Wait, why is he doing C-Source?
He probably has, 1, and then he has Efficiency Committee Archive
1.
Memories. Okay. You saw the archived earlier.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Efficiency
You get
Committee,
Efficiency Committee.
It opens up so many amazing plays that we wouldn't think of. Or Vitruvius, for example, where you can run 1 Neural EMP in Cybernetics if you overscore Vitruvius and then just play the same one 3 or 4 times.
Oh man, so he doing that levy, he got his clone chips back, but he also, we don't know where that Clot is now.
Right.
I'd feel a lot better if he had an SMC out right now. Then I'm thinking he's sitting pretty.
So,
but looks like we're getting another combo score here.
Sure. So what's interesting is I think this is one of the times where Haley is actually really scary because she can clone chip, a parasite from archives and install Clot from hand at the same time. So you literally have no idea where it could be, which is interesting.
That's kind of this. There's this new trend in Netrunner where there's some more hidden information the runner has. So usually what's in the grip, that's the runner's hidden information, but at the same time, it's largely irrelevant, like on the corpse turn when they're doing something. But now with Street Peddler and with Haley, and I think there's Bookmark coming out, there's these effects that just legitimately give the runner hidden information that is relevant.
Right, sure, totally. That's actually
look at this.
That's very interesting. You know what? That's a weakness of CI, right? He doesn't have Jackson on the table.
Yeah.
But if he had a Vitruvius, no. Atlas.
Wow. So he does not see 2 agendas here. There's not many cards left in R&D. He might have seen 1. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. He didn't see anything.
I mean, unlike most corps, it's not like they couldn't be in hand, right? Like he could have every agenda in hand right now.
Sure. Well, I think Noah knows that he basically does at this point. Oh, he puts Yogg down. Interesting.
What? A Yogg?
Well,
that's crazy.
so he did install next bronze above that silver, I'm fairly sure.
Right.
And Noah must have that feeling. But I really want to see this Clot become accessible to him, because I'm feeling like this game is going to slip away unless he can get into HQ and pressure the combos.
Right. Right. Yogg and Kate, though.
'Cause
I'm stuck on it, Brian.
no, he is net ready.
Okay. Oh, what is he running? What? Noah, come on, man. What are you doing?
No, it's good. He is net ready, so he can net ready Ottman if he needs to, and then he can net ready Yogg. Okay, so he just what did he do? He did archived memories for SanSan.
Yes.
Okay, reuse for 2 and 3. That's a double.
I'm not really being critical of the Yogg include. I think it's fantastic. I'm just a little bit surprised.
Yeah, it's 1 influence, right?
Yeah.
So he's reusing here, gonna get some money for these cards, which is kind of the exchange that he needs. And Noah really needs to get into... This is good for Noah, though, because the density, like, what is he doing? He's probably ditching some agendas into R&D, right?
How?
Well, he's reusing right now. Oh, this is going into the trash.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
this is going to improve the density on HQ so good. See a Scorched Earth there. And
yeah. So...
he's keeping the score.
Unless he's planning on installing Jackson after dumping these agendas. I mean, but that puts him into R&D, which is good for Noah. So this is kind of a...
I don't think he can.
Move.
I don't think he can, because I think he played Archive to get back the SanSan, and then he did Reuse, which is a double, right?
Yes.
So it looks like he's trashing 4 cards. I'm guessing that's just whatever. That's just stuff he doesn't care about. So he's going to get 8 credits. But now the density in HQ is a lot higher for agendas.
Huh, or he's just doing it for Scorch. That could be it. He just is getting a money lead.
Maybe. I'm not... I could see Noah has 26 credits at this point. He's going to legwork into HQ here.
Oh, those red ones are 10?
No, I'm sorry. He has 16.
Right, so now Alec has 27. So he's in C-Scorch range.
Okay.
So running the hand is the right move, right? You're either going to see his combo pieces or you're going to see agendas, because that's all he's got left.
Okay, so he is open to C-Source now. I think he has Plascrete in hand. I wonder if he'll... Oh, he's counting the credits now. He asked him how many credits he has.
So he has 21. Noah has 21.
Yeah, which 21 to 27, you said, right?
He has Plascrete in hand?
I think so.
Huh.
I think I saw it there. I might be misremembering of before the levy or something, but I see he has a lucky find in hand, which would shut down the C-Source play.
It depends on how many clicks he has left.
Yeah, certainly. There we go, lucky find. All right, I think that puts him at
27. So now he's tied with the Corp.
But this kind of depends how many cards he has in hand.
So if the Corp gets, like, blue level clearance, restructure, and then uses all 3 efficiency committee counters, he can still get the money and kill him.
Yeah, I wonder how many cards Noah has. It doesn't look like a lot. It might be 2. It's 2.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, so he actually...
And one of them is definitely Plascrete.
Well, see, the problem was he couldn't well, he had 3 cards when he played the Lucky Find, so even if he installed Plascrete, he died at Double Scorch. Because he wouldn't be able to draw up to 4.
Right. He would need to sustain 8 points of damage there.
See, what is it, a Hades Fragment?
Yeah, that's Hades Fragment.
So I think Alec is doing math on whether or not this is going to work.
Yeah, he's scoring out Hades right now.
Really?
Okay, so he scores out the Hades.
And then he's going to plan
putting
on...
him at 5.
What, is he going to Biotic a Vitruvius or ABT or something? I guess that's valid. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So he didn't have... He had the Scorch... It looks like he was going for the Scorch with the reuse, and then he couldn't get it.
Right.
That's kind of interesting.
But
I really have to assume that he knew there was... Like, it would have been too risky to try to either, you know, archive to restructure or something.
This is so good. So he's leg working right now.
And what is he on? He's on 4 points?
Yeah, Noah has 2 efficiency committee. So he's leg working, and he uses his clone chip to go get the dog. Breaking the subroutine. Okay. He has a pretty good... And all he needs to do is, like, if he only has 1 ABT in hand, he just needs to steal that to prevent the win.
Right.
Okay, he got the NAPD. Needs 1 more agenda here. There's not a lot of cards in there. No, blue level. 1 more pull. No, the sea source.
Huh.
So that was that his first click?
26 credits. So the oranges are 5, the blue are 2, the red are 3, and the green are 1. Okay. Cool.
If that was his first click, then that was his last, I guess. Oh no, he's using diesel. He needs to run here though. R&D is wide open right now.
Yeah. Yeah, the Makers is looking pretty tasty.
Yeah, for sure.
Kate is so dynamic. It's really quite fantastic to watch. Just like the diversity of things she can play against.
Nothing. So it was archived. It was like next bronze and something else.
Do you think he dumped agendas and archives?
I don't know, but he just won.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so he was just sitting on a Biotic and a Vitruvius.
Right. That could have gone either way, right? If he would have hit it.
Yeah, for sure. No, Noah generally did the right thing. I think instead of playing the diesel, I wish he would have run either R&D or just run HQ again, because he had the dog sitting there with tokens on it. So you might as well just use it because the game's coming to the end anyway.
Man, look at that. He's playing CI. He's playing against a deck with Clot, and you know he's still fast advances for the win. Do you think that is?
Yeah,
do you think that is largely a mistake on Noah's part, or?
You know, I'm thinking about it. Did we see SMC?
No, we didn't.
Is that deck not running SMC?
Well, for the first half of the game, it was in archives. He might not. I mean, SMC's kind of superfluous when you have like quality time and you just dump all your stuff into the bin and clone chip it out.
Yeah, I could see that, but like that's probably part of the reason why Clot wasn't so effective.
Well, it was in the bin, and he had clone chips, and he.
Well, that was during the first half of the game, but the second half of the game, Clot was somewhere in the stack.
Right. Sure. Sure, totally, right? That's possible. When I was playing Prepaid Kid, I think I only ran 2 SMC. Actually, because it's...
Yeah, that's interesting to include. And one last thing I want to mention here about this game is the C source was really interesting because I think it slowed Noah down enough. Like, he knew that he needed to econ up enough, like playing that Lucky Find, where he could have probably been running R&D or running HQ. He needed to protect himself against C source, which really allowed Alec to buy the time needed to eventually combo out.
Absolutely, yeah, that's absolutely correct. Noah was aware of the combo, and so he had to play around it, and just that it existed bought Alex some time, which is fantastic, right? That's Netrunner.
That's Netrunner. All right, that is the game. So it looks like they'll be getting into the second game here, which we'll commentate a little bit later. Any last comments?
I am super impressed to see someone playing CI even now. I mean, obviously... I don't know. I mean, obviously he's playing it in a Clot meta, right? And he still managed to pull out games. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess having that second win condition of C-Source gives him, alleviates some of that Clot pressure.
And I think Quicksand honestly was huge because it does what you want to do if you don't Parasite it. And if the runner does Parasite it, it sucks up the clone chips, which keeps Clot off the table, right? That's exactly what it did.
Yeah, could have been the idea there.
Super meta.
All right. Thanks for commentating, and thanks everyone for watching. We'll have more videos up on the channel soon.
See you next time.